What is up, you guys? So I'm Sabrina. I'm just kind of, I feel like I was kind of not in the middle. Okay. I'm Sabrina Rodriguez. I am a student at Charleston State University, obviously, and I study broadcast journalism as my major and minor in fashion. So, the big question. Everybody always asks me, what do I want to do? Which one do I want to do? But the honest truth is I want to do both of them at the exact same time. So this is how I plan to do that. Well, a lot of ways actually. First of all, and most importantly, I work on a brand called Fenni Cottero. Okay. I will be releasing a whole separate video about that later. Right now I have a class where we just have to make one short video. It has to be between 2 and 5 minutes, I believe. But so my video is going to be all about Fenni Cottero, and I cannot wait to release that. I've been working hard on it already. You know, classes just started, but my teacher was like, hit the ground running, because videos take longer than you expect if you want it to come out good, and I want mine to come out good. But yeah, so anyways, I've been working on Fenni Cottero. One thing that y'all can see though until the video is done is my Instagrams, okay? Right now I have 3 Instagrams. One is personal, which is Sabrina Smiley Face, but I'm still always shouting myself out for my other Instas. But if you ever just want to see like what's going on with my life, if you know me or my family, or just want to peek inside, totally check that one out. But my 2 business Instagrams, I'd say, or my 2 resumes builders also is Fenni Cottero, which is at FenniCottero, and then Fenni Cottero Inspo, which is the same Fenni Cottero and then just INSPO at the end. So Fenni Cottero is just my brand page. So on my brand page, I have shirts that I've been making. You can buy my shirts. There's also all kinds of things that will be coming. It's just like a matter of time. You know, things are so time consuming. If I'm gonna make a shirt, it's gonna take some effort to make that shirt. What I do love doing is making custom pieces. So this summer I was working on a custom piece for Gabe Niles. He is a music producer for DRAM. If y'all know who DRAM is, stands for Does Real Beep, like a word, music. Hopefully that wasn't confusing. Does real music. Okay. But yeah, he's his producer. He's a guy who sings I Like to Cha-Cha. So hopefully y'all heard that. They have amazing music together. Anyways, he also is a part of Sunny and Gabe. So I made Gabe a piece which was just for him to use in whichever way he could possibly use it. But he used it, so I was so excited. So I got this piece from Circle T. I got it like at a garage sale or something. It was really cool, and it was very Texas. I'm from Texas. It was so Texas, and it had like fringes. It's like, you know, one of those cowboy pieces, cowgirl pieces. It has like the line that comes down, but then like off of the line there was like fringes just all around it. So it's definitely something for rodeo. But I took that piece, I cut it apart, I just kept the little fringes, and I just made it its own piece. I like added interior that was just so colorful that reminds me of like Sunny and Gabe's vibe, and then I also put like lace on the back. And I was learning techniques my freshman year for couture sewing and embroidery, and I love couture sewing. Like, this is my favorite. Couture fashion is my absolute favorite fashion of all. So I was learning techniques from that, and I went ahead and applied it whenever I was putting in the lace. So I think that piece came out really cool, but gave that to them. And anyways, that's just an example of something you can see on Fenni Cottero, because I, put that on there. I put, I would put like sneak peeks of the process, and I also put like where he ended up using it in one of his videos. They're having like a time traveler's ball. They're so creative. I love it. And so yeah, they put that on there. They had a video, and Sunny was wearing it, and I was just like so happy. Like, I literally was like dead for a whole week because of how excited I was, and just like passed out and fainted and came back to life. I'm back. Just kidding, that didn't happen. But anyways, I was excited though. So yeah. Let me think. So Fenni Cottero, like I said, brand page, custom pieces, my t-shirts. If I collaborate with anybody, you'll find that on Fenni Cottero. If I don't know, just all that kind of stuff, anything related to the brand, it will be on there. And one thing I'm working on also is not being so like subtle, because like I said, for whenever I was working on that piece for Gabe Niles, I would just put like, you know, little subtle hints like, oh my gosh, here's a piece of the full picture, you know, like a little piece of lace, a little piece of fringy, but you have no idea like what it really is. And like, I don't know why I do that. I feel like I try not to just show off as much. I try to just kind of, you know, casually do things, but at the same time I do want to share with you guys like what I'm doing. So I'm definitely working on making more videos and just sharing like my daily life. And yeah, there are some things that will still be subtle because I'll be like, hey, this is a sneak peek, you know. Sometimes you have to wait for the full, for just, sometimes you can't just give the idea halfway. You have to just like fully do it and then share it. So sometimes there will be some little hints and stuff like that, but I'll make sure you guys know, and I'll make sure to put the beginning before and the after, so that, yeah, I just won't like halfway to it anyways, which is something I'm practicing right now, so how to get my vlog on. So my other Instagram is Fenni Cottero Inspo. Now, this one I'm so excited for because one of my biggest projects this semester is going to be the fashion forefront. Okay, that's a show I'm working on. Like I said, I want to mix broadcast journalism and fashion. So this is going to be where I use my investigative journalism skills to find the best fashion, the best lifestyles, and just all that, which, oh my gosh, also something I need to tell you about, but anyways, I'll get to that. But yeah, so on the fashion forefront, I will have a segment called, what is it called? Sorry, it is hot, but this is great lighting, so I'm gonna deal with it. And plus, I love to get some sun. Just a flower that needs to get some sun out here because I've been inside all day. Anyways, so on the fashion forefront, I'm gonna have a segment. It's gonna be called the Hall of Inspo, aka the Hall of Inspiration. So that's why I chose to make that other Instagram. It's gonna be my main page for the fashion forefront. On the fashion forefront, like on that segment, I will basically be inducting 3 inspo pictures, 3 inspo people, 3 inspo places, and I'll be inducting them to Fenni Cottero Inspo, which stands for inspiration. But yeah, so if you follow Fenni Cottero Inspo, that's where you'll be able to see like all of the fashion forefront. You'll get to see the videos. I'll be putting it on IGTV, which is something I really want to be utilizing. I will be putting all those videos and just daily inspiration also, which won't necessarily be a video, but you can definitely see the pictures, which is great because sometimes maybe where you're at, you don't get to see the fashion that you love, or maybe you just want to see the fashion that I have to offer and my style, which is of course Fenni Cottero. So it's a style of its own, it's its own fashion, so and that's what I'm really pushing for. But backtracking a little bit, like I was telling you guys about Fenni Cottero Instagram, if you follow at Fenni Cottero, that's where I also put out my e-magazines, which is amazing. That's honestly one of my best pieces of work that I have been working on so far, and I really want you guys to go read them. I don't want to just write them so that they can be like thrown in a corner. I want y'all to read my magazine, please. It's for me, but really it's for you, okay? I've interviewed some amazing people for this e-magazine already, and it's so simple because all you have to do is like literally just swipe through the post. I post it on Instagram, and that's like the only place you can find it. I have considered, and I have been playing with the idea of like printing them out, maybe printing out little versions and like putting it on campus, or just printing them out in like a real magazine form. But I really do like a feature story, just like of a person, one person. So far, that's how they've all been, just a feature story. And I don't know, I think it's just unique, it's its own thing, and I'm really liking where it's headed, but I would definitely like y'all to check that out also. So follow at Fenni Cottero. Like I said, each Instagram that I have has something to offer. Sabrina Smiley Face has just me, my life. Like Dallas is where I'm from, and that's the place I love the most. Like, I'm a city girl, but at the same time, you will see if you look on there that I have all kinds of other things going on. Like, I hunt all the time, like I said, Texas. And we go fishing a lot. Like, my family's outdoorsy, we travel, we go places to eat. So like, there's just all kinds of cool things that you can see just from following me and my lifestyle. Fenni Cottero, at Fenni Cottero, has the e-magazine, and it has my brand stuff, it has my t-shirts, it has all that. And then Fenni Cottero Inspo is where I have the fashion forefront and the Hall of Inspiration. So y'all follow whichever Instagram fits for you, and all of them if you can, because all of them have their own individual things going on, and I just have to stay organized. Like, I used to want to use my personal Instagram to do all of it, but you just can't, like, you know, because then it's weird. Like, one day I'm posting, hey, buy this shirt, and the next day I'm posting, hey, I'm on a cruise. I've never actually been on a cruise, but I'm working on it, okay? But, you know what I mean? It's just weird, so I definitely had to separate it, and I wouldn't say I'm obsessed. I would just say I'm organized. So, yeah, that's me. I'm Sabrina, creator of Fenni Cottero, and I'm here, and this is all here for you guys. So, I hope y'all enjoy it, and this is all just to say that I'm going to be keeping up with my vlogs now and keeping up with all of my Instas, so I hope you all join and become a part of it, and just share it with your friends and help me make it grow, please. So thank you, and I'll see y'all later, precisely tomorrow, or if I decide this video was weird and I need to take 3, actually take 4, because 3rd time's a charm. I actually feel like this one came out good, but if I decide I have to take 4, I'll see you then. So bye, you guys.